Okay, normally I'd open a video by saying we're back in the shop today to cover a special build. The shop's actually so busy today, there's no room for this video shoot, so we're out back behind our roll-up doors here with the shop stuffed full of project vehicles. What we want to cover today is a 2025 Ram 3500 Limited. We've built a couple rigs for this customer, and we know now that the theme really is do it right the first time, and every single detail matters. So what we'll do in this build is we'll cover it from the ground up, and we'll cover every upgrade we've done, why we selected it, and the little details that matter. Okay, let's start at the ground. This customer is running 37-inch Toyo RT Pros. If you've watched any of our other videos, you've heard me say you can have any tire you want as long as it's a Toyo. We're really happy with the RT Pro. It has good characteristics on road. It's a rugged tire for off-road. It's not as loud as some of the other RTs that are on the market. They balance really well, and they're a decent year-round tire. Up here in Tahoe, we run a dedicated winter tire. This customer does as well, but an RT Pro is really a 12-month tire for most customers. A rig like this needs a nice wheel to complement those Toyo tires. Trail Ready has been our go-to manufacturer for Super Duty trucks and even Jeep projects. This 17 by 8.5 is made in the US, looks great, and can be ordered in just about any color. The most impressive part of this build is the Carli Dominator Kit. Let's start up front and just sort of work our way back through the truck. So you'll see 3-inch King shocks up front with remote reservoir. And then the attention to detail is important here. So black hoses, black caps, black rod ends for those shocks. Lifting the truck is a 2-inch taller Carli coil. Suspension geometry is corrected by the Carli track bar and the manufactured radius arms and drop brackets. Some add-ons that this customer opted for is to truss his front axle, add the differential cover, and then have both upper and lower steering stabilizers. These Ram 3500 trucks, they drive like a dump truck from the dealership. So we have added Carli's full progressive leaf springs in the rear. Of course, we've got the 3-inch King shocks, dampening those. And then to pick up that lost capacity by the softer springs, we've got airbags. The airbags are supported by an ARB twin compressor and pack brake controller. Next, let's cover all the add-ons that this customer has opted for to upgrade everything else on his truck. A common upgrade for us is the CJC intercooler skid plate up front. Protects the bottom of that skid plate when you're off-road. The lighting package on this truck is exactly what we've done in our shop truck. We've got the 20-inch light bar behind the grille. We've got the squadrons in the fog light factory pockets. And then we've got S2s in the rear to really light up the back of the truck if you're backing up off-road or in some dark alley. Up front, we've got CJC's intercooler skid plate, which protects the bottom of that intercooler if you're off-road. Moving back into the underside of the truck, we've got a Titan fuel tank, a 60-gallon Titan fuel tank, which would allow the customer to drive from here to Bozeman on a tank of gas. Out back, we've got the MagnaFlow exhaust, which looks great and sounds even better. Moving up into the truck, we've added AMPS bed steps on both sides, which is a nice feature, especially if you're trying to get over that high rail and grab something out of the bed. This customer does run a sled deck, a Marlin sled deck in the winter. And of course, we talked about the winter tire setup that he runs here in our Sierra winter. If you move into the truck, all of the different components we just talked about are controlled by a Switch Pro. And Switch Pro organizes all of that functionality into one little pad. You can operate it from the app on your phone. You can change the programming on the Switch Pro, change out the labels. It's been a great solution for organizing all these different accessories. The last thing we'll cover is the iDash Pro. So the iDash Pro is configurable and can display a few dozen different data points from your truck. You can also read codes, reset codes, see your emissions monitoring status, all of those things right from your A-pillar. I'm really excited for this customer to enjoy his truck. Kind of makes me want to buy a new Ram. Our shop truck's coming up on 5 years old, and I'm ready for an upgrade like this. It has been a steady stream all spring of Jeeps and Ford Super Duties, so we're super stoked to have a Ram back in the shop, see this one around town and out on the trail. If you've got a project and you need help with it, reach out to us at sierraadventurevehicles.com.